Like it or not, it's part of the core range of whiskies, and it's here to stay. Here to stay. Not gonna lie, it took us ages to get the stock back up in the bar here. Completely out of stock everywhere for a while, for months now. Kind of like the REDBREAST 21. I just can't seem to get a bottle of it. But it's here now. And through a request from one of my viewers, we are going to deep dive into this beauty today. Let's drink some whiskey. Welcome to Whisky and Whiskey. I'm the Whiskey Chaser Brian here in Christy's bar, Kilkenny. Hope you're keeping well. Finally back in stock, here to drink, here to enjoy. Strangely enough, people either really like this release or kind of not at all. It's kind of reminds me a bit of the REDBREAST 15 that has a slight cult-like following. And I actually can't remember the last time I had a drop of this. This is the REDBREAST LUSTAU release from Irish distillers. Released back in 2016, yes, we are only getting to this now, but still, I kind of got the feeling that the appreciation for this was split kind of down the middle. Some for, some against liking this. To each their own, I guess. This is a 46% ABV single pot still Irish whiskey from Middleton Distillery, County Cork. It's a non-age statement whiskey, but there are whiskies in this bottling aging from 9 to 12 years of age. The significance here is the collaboration between Middleton and Bodegas Lustau in Jerez, Spain, who are famous for their sherry and the quality of their casks and so on. This is meant to represent an ultimate sherry style of REDBREAST according to the website. It uses both bourbon and sherry casks initially for the 9 to 12 year pot still, and then it's finished for entirely 1 extra year in sherry butts that were apparently hand selected by Billy Leighton himself, that were seasoned with Oloroso sherry from Bodegas Lustau. Now, if you remember back to my REDBREAST PX video that I did a few months ago, link above, that was a part of a new Iberian series set of releases by REDBREAST. And if I understood the press release correctly, this is the anchor release to that set of releases. So it all ties in nicely, I guess. I am told that if you don't like overly sherried or woody style of whiskeys, you won't really go for this or rate it highly. I myself am fairly open-minded, and to be honest, it's been so long since I've had it that I can't even remember what it's like. But it's a REDBREAST, and typically speaking, in my opinion, they do tend to do things the right way. Some might disagree. I like it. Now, a huge shout out goes to one of my followers, Earl Corey, who asked me to get this review up on the channel. If you would like to see me review, which is not a review, but drink any whiskeys on camera and give my thoughts, then leave a comment below to which Irish whiskey you'd like to see me trying. I'll do my best to get whatever bottle it is on the channel and drink them for you. Fun fact. I remember an interview with blender Billy Leighton a while back, and he was asked what was some of the favorite projects he's worked on in Middleton, and he said that this one was by far his favorite project to date that he spent time on. I'm guessing a few late nights and red eyes went into this. And that could have been previous to some of the Dream cask releases. Who knows? Now, before we drink, make sure you good people are subscribed to the channel by clicking the little sub button below. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to follow. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Share with your friends. This handsome, rugged face and is worth it. And we pour. So once again, 46% ABV, non-chill filtered, non-age statement Irish whiskey with whiskies aged between 9 and 12 years old, mature in both bourbon and sherry barrels before being finished for 1 year in sherry butts from Bodegas Lustau in Jerez, Spain. You can find this in or around the 65 to 75 euro mark, which I don't think it's too bad considering REDBREAST 12 is roughly 60 euros and only 40% ABV. So you can make your mind up over that yourselves. Oh, and my research has turned up that there was apparently no coloring used in this whiskey whatsoever. All right, so I have given this a chance to breathe a little bit here. I'm gonna do my tasting notes. On the nose, okay, so if you like REDBREAST, think REDBREAST with obviously a more sherry kind of component coming through. So to me, more woody. Your kind of sherry dark fruits coming through more. That's a no-brainer. It's going to happen. A little bit musty. In my palate is suggesting. What's different is that pot still style is kind of subdued a little bit, the aromas, but the spice is also not overly in your face. Now, it is oaky, but it's a musty oak. It's not a real kind of toasted oak that you would get with some of the other redbreasts. A musty oak, interesting. As I said, it's been a long, long time since I've had this, so you're getting a caramel note in there towards the end. The mustiness stands out for me quite a bit. You know, along with your sherry style of whiskeys, you know, your dried fruits, think figs, that kind of note as typical with kind of the redbreast range. But yeah, musty oakiness definitely coming through. A little bit of citrusy note there as well. As I'm going back to it, it's changing a little bit, which is interesting as well. I like that. I like that about a whiskey. On the palate, sláinte. Okay, different. Quite sweet, quite fruity. Creme brulee comes to mind, first of all. Pot still spice in background there. It's quite viscous. It's on the thicker side of things, which is quite nice. I like that. Creaminess. There's a lot of creaminess to it. Want a little sip, sláinte? Oh, oaky. Mixed in with the vanilla caramel, hence the creme brulee, but with an oaky note across it. Your influence from the sherry is there, of course. I'm not getting bitterness. It's not as dried out as you would think it would be from the sherry. Towards the end there, a little bit of chocolate, dark milk chocolate. Quite interesting. The finish, oaky, fruity, it's there, it's long. Toffee, quite nice. I get a sweetness and kind of it's upheld then with the oaky notes at the very, very end. Still going, nice and long. Hell of a cherry. Come on, redbreast, just love it. Classic redbreast, but with a slight bit of a twist. Surprisingly, I'm not getting the overly sherry notes as I thought I would get. It's more fruity and sweet. The finish is toasted oak, toffee, chocolate, caramel, goodness. I like it. I think it has a little bit more bite than the regular redbreast 12. It's just a different take on things. It's been a long time since I had one. I actually forgot how nice it really was, but I like that, to be honest with you. I think, you know, it's a nice different approach to redbreast 12. And I love redbreast 12 and I love redbreast 12 cask strength, but this is somewhere in the middle in terms of flavor and impact on your palate, if that makes kind of sense without getting too stupid technical. Yeah, so there you have it, the Redbreast Lustau in all its glory. What else? I can't really say much more. Don't forget, if you want to see me try some more whiskeys, I'm open to suggestions. Just comment below and we'll obviously do our very best. Of course, a shout out to the lads here in Christy's, my ever gracious hosts for the dram today. As always, all thoughts are my own. It is most definitely down here in the bar for you all to enjoy now that it's back in the bar. So be sure to stop in and show some love. So that's all from me this week. Hope you enjoyed the video and I will chat to you soon. Take it handy, keep it Irish, sláinte.